Live? Are we live? Are we live? It hasn't come up yet on my screen, but we should be live. We hope so, anyway.
Mikey, can you hear us?
Yeah, give us a yo, 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 if you can hear us in the chat. Come on now, anyway.
Not many in chat yet, is there?
Mm,
We'll just chill out and see if more people come in.
yeah, you're right. It did flip the camera around the right way. See, last time it was weird because last time it was mirrored in chat, in our chat, but it was the right way around on YouTube. Weird, man.
Well, I was messing about in my camera settings on computer trying to find, and I couldn't find it, and I just noticed today in settings and it said mirror camera.
There
Hey,
you go.
Paula.
Hey, Paul, how are you? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. What up?
What up?
What up? I wish I could. I know, Mikey. I know. I think you're out in the car, aren't you? Where are you going anyway? Just town.
Pack your car up and see if you can join.
Yeah. Yo, Flaff. How you doing, Spud?
Spudrick, how's it going, mate?
Can't you come in, Spud?
Have you not got your internet sorted out yet, Spud?
Spudaroonie. Take faster than that, Spud. Come on. Paul has already overtaken you by like 17 texts. You know what I mean? 17 comments. Paul's got 17 to your 1.
Well, you should be joining us, Spud, testing out that new laptop.
I know, absolutely, man. Yeah, the background do slow it down a little bit, but they look all right. It's mad because when I look at the YouTube screen, although when I look away from the camera and see myself, it looks weird looking away.
It's not got Wi-Fi. It ain't got Wi-Fi yet.
All right. I'm getting plus net very soon. Cool. Yeah, man, it is. When you get that, it is a lot better because I was working off my phone for a long time, dude. And remember at the start when I used to come in chat and I used to have to come in Element and talk for a second, then go to YouTube and moderate. And I had to flick between the two because I only had my phone and I only had the mobile data.
Yo, Mikey.
Oh, there he is. He's coming. He's coming in his car. How you doing, man? You good?
Let's have a look at these t-shirts then.
Oh, yeah, does my mic work or no? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear you, man?
What colour t-shirt were it that I said I wanted, Mikey? Black Hog? Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I got the shirts.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like keep it. I will sort that. You need to get your PayPal sorted. I don't get paid for another week and a half now, but it's a week and a half. I'll sort it. I'll give you a few pennies to yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, get the PayPal sorted. I'll pay for the hoodie, and they'll give you a few pennies to yourself. You know what I mean? Obviously.
Hey Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey Gary. Hey Richard. Nice to see you, fellas.
Absolutely.
How far do you have to travel to go to town, Mikey?
An hour and 45 minutes.
Wow, that's miles away.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's isn't it? That storm the other day, man. I loved that storm the other day.
Yeah, I enjoyed
that. To you, that was quite mild, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Very mild. Yeah, we usually get some pretty good storms here, so.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we don't get storms like that. I thought it was beautiful. It lit up the whole sky. It's fantastic, man. Fantastic. But to you, I can't believe that was really mild. He had a storm there the other day.
We've had loads of storms this last 2 weeks. I think more than I've seen in like last 10 years or something.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Definitely. Anybody?
You're coming. Oh, where are you going?
But I'd love to live that far from people.
Yeah, I got it packed in here, but.
That's fine. I'm small enough I can sit in.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just doing YouTube with a few guys. What? What'd you do?
Well, no, I didn't really.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
Sorry.
You guys go ahead and talk.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I was an extra person in the chat there. You know what I mean? All right, Richard G, Gary Wabenga, Jeff. Said hello to you, Spud. All good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, I can't wait for Spud to get that laptop sorted out, get his internet, and then he can.
Yeah, definitely. It's like we've got a cog missing
No.
spot when you in here.
It's not a green screen. It's like virtual
No, it's
screen.
a background.
When I first turned it on, it looked like my camera was stuttering, but it seems all right. So if it goes funny, you'll have to let me know in chat, and I'll turn it off. But yeah.
Bless, bud, bless, man. Hey, Jolly man.
Hey, Jolly.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely virtual background.
Yeah, it is.
It's just look, you haven't got much of a choice. You can put in your own photos and that. So I mean, I just chose the one that was there. It slows it down a little. It definitely slows it down a little, I think.
Yeah. When I first put it on, Paul, it was like proper stuttering, and like I'd lift my hand up and then you wouldn't see it for about 10-15 minutes. But it seems to be working all right now. So, but if it does bugger up, just let me know. I'll turn it off.
Yeah. Did you find them? All right, go ahead.
Anyway, how's it going, Paul?
What, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Being all quiet in the background and not saying out.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Well, if I was more
Yeah,
interested, I'd have my own show, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bless, bud, man.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely miss you, man, when you're not here. But your input's good. You know what I mean?
Thing is, this only works if people come in to talk to me because I'm not very talkative.
Mhm.
I'm an only child, so most of my talking goes off in my own head.
Mm. Mhm. Who's Mikey talking to anyway?
Some guy, I think.
All right.
Probably just nearly
An hour and a half.
run into somebody else while he's been messing about on the phone.
An hour and a half to town, man. It's mad, isn't it? I mean, I've lived in a little village, but the town was only 2.5 miles away. I used to walk it every day, you know. And the town was small as well, but
Yeah.
it can't be a pain in the ass being rural. You know what I mean?
It is if you've got to travel miles for shops and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not in town, but I won't even call it suburb type. It's still quite built up. And I've got a local shop that's about 10 minutes away from me. But if I couldn't go to that shop, I have to go about, I don't know, about 3 miles to the next one.
You got a green screen. It's mad, isn't it? Because I suppose it does the same job as a green screen, doesn't it? But you go in and out a little bit more if you move about.
Yeah, just stay still.
If I was in front of a green screen,
stay still long enough, I might look like I'm frozen.
He's not talking. People will just think the stream's stopped, man.
Yeah, Element is confusing, Spud, but they all are like Discord were when I first joined Discord, and you just won't get used to them.
Yeah. I mean, I think Element's a lot better than Discord. I think I thought it was a lot easier on Discord. It's okay to use. It's simple to use. It's the little bits in the background, or the settings and all that that's a pain in the butt to get to. But just using it is simple, I find. Michael's froze. Yeah, all right, so. So yeah, we're still waiting for more people to come in.
I'm just getting it like
getting a bit before we do that. Yeah,
you know how it is. It's just talking. There ain't no specific topic. I have had a poll in chat, so I expect people want to know what I'm getting.
Yeah, of course. Well, let's check it. Let's check receipts in a minute. So in a minute,
can anybody tell me what colour my t-shirt is?
Yeah, it's like a salmony colour. I think it's like a salmony colour, not pink, but in between pink and salmon.
Right.
What would you say that colour?
Dynarod van.
Dynarod. It's actually orange.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh well, on my YouTube screen it looks more red there, doesn't it? On my computer screen,
I put an orange t-shirt on, and make people think that I were a Mason. But now it looks like I'm pink. AJP.
Lurking in the back. How you doing, man?
There's no wrong with lurking.
That's
Just make sure you
JP's me
smash
back.
that thumbs up.
I know.
Same colour as your pants.
That's it. Yeah, so I might
It's
as well.
orange
I'll go
spud.
do
It's
it.
not pink. I don't know why the camera's making it look that colour. Quite weird.
So let's do what I do in flats is.
An anti-Mason filter.
Yeah, that's it.
Come on, let's go ahead. Oh God, I can't get to it. There it is. Groove it. Oh, there's Beth ghosting in there again.
That's about fucking in the face.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, hit them clikes.
The clickings
Hit
is
them clikes.
click the clikes
I think I've
and
done-
make them clunk.
Not done bad for likes, really. Like, I think I was about 50 or so
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Why people like
Click
it,
the
I don't
click till they clunk. Isn't it? It's what Spud saying. Hey, Spud. I mean, Jolly man.
know.
Very warm
Di-
in the UK, but only up the cloud. Yeah, it is quite warm. It's
I
quite
was going to say it's not. I don't think it's good.
No.
It's not.
Uh-huh. Spud, no, it's not. It's coffee. It's Aldi decaf coffee. You see, he spied me drinking
Yorkshire
coffee. He's
tea.
like, yeah, no, I have got Yorkshire tea in the kitchen.
Cheers,
though, haven't I, babe?
JP.
I have got Yorkshire kitchen. Yorkshire kitchen. I've got Yorkshire kitchen in the tea. Got Yorkshire tea in the kitchen, but I'm drinking coffee.
I used to
mate.
drink tea until I started working, and when I was making a flask for work, it was too much messing about to do it with tea bags, so I started using coffee, and then I've been addicted to coffee ever since.
Mm. Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah, it's only I mean I only got the decaf because it was cheaper. I was a little bit skint, so I only got the decaf because it was cheaper. But at this time of night, it's probably better to get the decaf. But you know yourself with decaf, it's not all they can't get all the caffeine out, so there's still caffeine in it. You know,
It's in the morning.
tea's got more.
In the morning, though, it'll be no good. Yeah.
Tea's got more caffeine per pound. Tea's got more caffeine than coffee, but it's just more slowly released. I think that's how it works.
I'm not even functioning.
There you go. Spud said it at the same time as me. Look, tea is more caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I've
has.
heard that.
It's just more slowly released. People don't believe that, but yeah, it's right. It's a stupid little fact, isn't it? We know. I bet about tea and that. What's that? I drink Rooibos herbal tea, no caffeine or oxalates.
Yeah.
What's an oxalate, Paula?
To be honest, like I should go drinking coffee because with eczema that I have and bad skin, I don't know.
I mean, I've got dermatitis, kind of like in the head, but sometimes get a blotchy face.
I get like eczema or dermatitis on my scalp. Like sometimes I get these like spots on the proper hurt. I mean,
JP says he switched to tea a week ago, much better. I find I prefer the taste of coffee, but tea is more thirst quenching. It's more it satisfies your thirst more, I think.
Mike is flat smacking on mute.
Probably. Won't surprise me. He'll be chucking his photos.
Has he got somebody in car with him?
I don't know. He's talking to somebody. Isn't he? Probably through the window.
Eczema is worms in pancreas. I don't know about that, JP. Like I was born with eczema.
What one?
I'm not so sure that's true. Like
no, and yeah, eczema. We call it eczema in Scotland because the way it's spelled, because it's spelled ECZEMA, isn't it?
eczema.
Or EXCZEMA. Eczema.
Do your own YouTube research. I've been back and forwards to doctors and dermatologists all my life with eczema, and they've never said that it's worms in my pancreas. I think I might have debunked that one, JP. Notes off table, I'm not saying that's 100%, but I don't think so.
What do you mean, who's taxi driver? Spud?
Who's taxi driver?
Oh, wait, maybe. Huh? I don't know.
Don't
didn't
forget,
get
Spud's
the-
from my neck of the woods, isn't he? Hey, oh, what's Mikey doing? He's getting legs out now.
Getting what? His legs
Right,
out? Oh,
get
yeah.
them pins out.
Oh, man. Yeah. he walks, yeah, because he's got bad feet, gets hot feet, and he probably know when it snows now. He probably walks about in the snow, and the signal like steam comes off his feet. Now that'd be brilliant, because he does. He suffers badly. I don't know what it is. He gets hot feet of some sort. I don't know what it is. He doesn't even know. I don't
Well,
think.
that's true, Jeff. They probably wouldn't tell me, would they? They want me to use their medication, whatever makes them money. But I don't know.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I haven't read that, what Paula said about, because I asked what oxalates were. Oxalates are an issue. Are an issue to people who get kidney stones. My hobby, I can't have that. Right. Got you. Thank you, Paula. I like to find out if I don't know what something is, I like to find out what it is. And rather than check Google, I'd rather ask somebody in the know. You know what I mean? And Paula usually knows. Especially if it's biblical.
Not everything on Google's bullshit, like, but.
Oh, no, of course it's not. Of course it's not. But it's you go to a trusted source. Paula's trusted.
I think only trusted source in this world's Bible, mate.
Well, that as well, of course. Yeah, I'm on this about.
Hey, just JP, thanks for coming, mate.
Right, do you see what I mean, Michael? Like we're the normal way around, but if you look at Mikey on our restream screen, he's one way, but if you look at him on YouTube, he's the other way.
Well, I've just noticed that, like, last 2 streams we did, I were back to front.
Yeah,
and I was like trying to find out how to change that on my PC settings.
It's weird because.
And then I just noticed in settings on here it said camera mirror, so when I've changed that, it's changed it back.
Yeah, because I'm the right way around in both ones. But last time I had it mirror here, but it was right in YouTube. But now, let me turn it away, turn it around, and see if it turns around in YouTube. I want to check that. See, just see what happens. Right, mirror, turn it on. See, right, it's mirror around. Let's see if it mirrors around. Give it about 20 seconds.
JP's in Tennessee. What's weather like in Tennessee, JP?
Yeah. It did. It flicked round. Yeah, so I'm the wrong way around. Yeah, change it back. Yeah, mirror. It's mirror. Right, back the other way. Cool.
No, Mikey says 2 minutes.
What is that? What he said too? Nice.
Have you got YouTube open, PJ?
Aye.
How's Paul doing?
Paul.
P-O-L-L.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking about Paul. The Paul, yeah. Sorry, right. Going along to get along has no place in truth. Agree, 80%. Disagree, 7%. Not sure, 0%. Don't care, 13%. And that's 15 votes. That's out of 15 votes so far. So 80 is I agree. Which I agree.
See, the thing is, and the reason behind that, Paul, is, you know, there's a lot of people on YouTube pushing nonsense, stuff that can be easily shown to be incorrect. And then you have people who are like, oh, well, why do you have to argue with this? You know,
all right, there
why
we go.
can't we all just get along, sort of thing? You know what I mean? And it does me head in, because we know that we've been lied to all his life, and then we want, you know, people just seem to want to fall back into listening to next man with his paradigm. Do you know what I mean? And I just find it so strange. Like
you go from one leader to the next, yeah, that kind of thing. I get what you're saying, man.
What do you think, Mikey?
What you talking about?
In my poll, I've put go along.
Yeah.
Go along to get along. Do you agree?
Oh yeah.
Well, no, go along to get along has
Yeah.
no place in.
Yeah, oh, sorry,
has
yeah,
no
my
place
bad. Yeah, has no place in truth.
Yeah, because you can't just say go along to get along. Yeah, go along to get along has no place in
Do
truth.
you-
The poll so far.
do-
What would you say, Mikey?
Well, we've got to agree on something, you know, to like. Well, that's hard to answer because there's so many people out there that aren't telling the truth, you know. So you've got to agree, both of you have got to agree with something, and yeah.
God. But you don't go along with it just for good,
No.
for
No.
the sake of it. You find that it's the truth.
It's not
You know what I mean?
to
Yeah,
challenge people or call them out on things that they're pushing that clearly aren't true.
Mm.
Is that a bad thing? Do you know what I mean? 'Cause you get people who will say to you like, "Oh well, why can't we all just get along? Why do you have to be like that?" Do you know what I mean? And to me, that's craziness.
Mm.
You know,
It is.
Well, if you've got two close people, like for example, you guys, you can at least question each other and then agree or disagree. You know, like, well, let's try something else. You know, or like we're not going to get in a pitchy attitude. You know, between us three, we're gonna say, okay, that might work, but let's try to do an experiment to prove that, or you know, so we can at least rule that out, you know. So it's
Jolly man. Let's randomly superglue ourselves to inanimate objects while claiming to save a planet. Scrub the eyes. And when asked why, flat smack them. Yeah, man. Definitely. No, yeah, absolutely, make it true.
so
True.
have you heard, Mikey, that there's some people think that Earth's moving upwards?
Yeah.
upwards. No, I don't have anybody like that.
No, but have you not heard the narrative lately, like from
It's,
Dell and that?
it's getting pushed on
That's what they
YouTube,
believe.
right? And there's a lot of people starting to be following that kind of thinking.
Flat earthers believe in the earth is accelerating upwards.
Yeah, I've heard Dell talking about that. Yeah, but there's there's no proof of it, you know. So
yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, we don't fall. If we step off a building, the earth comes up to meet us. We don't fall.
Yeah.
So what do we do? Does that mean we float? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It causes more problems than the globe does. The heliocentric model.
But the thing is, Mikey, right? We don't experience that, do we?
No, we don't. No.
So, is it bad? Should I have to get along with people and just suck that up? Do you know what I mean? Knowing that it's false. I mean, it's not a bad thing to want to argue or call somebody out who's pushing something that none has experienced.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, even just using things as example. So an airplane takes off to 30,000 feet. So another minute or so later, does the ground approach the airplane in the air? Like exactly. It doesn't make sense.
Runway's chasing plane.
Yeah. Or if you're crossing it, if it's going, you know, like you're perpendicular to it coming into land, then that means you're landing while the earth is moving sideways. So then the wheels will get taken from underneath you as soon as they hit the ground. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going perpendicular to it, ridiculous. It's ridiculous claims, isn't it? But then they say that the Atmos is velcroed to the Earth's spin, but yet they say there's a force of Coriolis. How does that work? They can't have it always. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just crazy, man. The bottom of a slinky only stays in one place, in place as long as the tension pulling up cancels out the slinky's weight. Yeah.
How many you got in the chat there?
There's only hold on. Oh, mine just. I need to refresh it. Mine just says 6 waiting. Let me refresh it so I can see.
I got my YouTube open, so I can't see.
I'll tell you in a sec once it's refreshed. I haven't on my computer. I haven't got the love heart thing yet. Thank God. I don't want it on the phone. It's a pain in the butt.
Well,
but on the computer,
it appeared on mine on computer, and then it disappeared, and now it's come back again. But it gets in
Yeah,
weight,
Mikey,
gets in weight back
we've got
comment.
yeah, that's it. We've got 12 in chat, Mikey.
How old are you, JP, if you don't mind me asking? I'm 44, by the way.
Oh, you're asking how old I am?
Not you.
Oh,
I think Mikey's about the same age as me. I'm 47. I just turned 47.
yeah, 47, yeah.
I was born 76.
75, yeah. December 75, so yeah, right on the end, yeah.
Yeah, right. Got you. So you're a few months older than me. Yeah, I thought that. I kind of thought that. Yeah, listen, I think people in the 40s now, like when my dad was 40. I mean, I was just conceived when my dad was 40, but I remember my dad at my age, 47, and he looked a hell of a lot older than I did.
Yeah.
I think people look younger as the years have gone on for some reason. Not everybody, but in general, I think people look younger when they're older.
I don't think
JP's 48.
I don't think you can judge yourself either, you know, because you see yourself all the time.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Paula said, born in 58. You do the math or not? Yeah, Paula, I think we'll leave it. It's kind of leave it. Yeah, that's not old, Paula.
My mum was born in 54, like, and I don't see my mum as being old, so.
If my dad was my dad was born in 1936. He in the war, Second World War.
Wow.
But my dad died in 2004 of lung cancer. He was quite young when he died, though. I think 68 is quite young to die. But yeah, he definitely looked older.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
I think they acted older as well. I think, like nowadays, I think we're more immature than our parents were.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
We might be a bit more intelligent, some of us, but more immature.
No, I'm quite childish myself, so yeah.
Oh, I know. I've seen your shorts.
Yeah.
I mean the short videos. I don't mean the trouser shorts.
JP says I'm a young flirt, 3 to 4 weeks.
Really? Are you only 3 to 4 weeks into flat earth?
Listen, better than any baller.
I tell you what, in 3 to 4 weeks, I bet you know a lot more about their model than they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
They don't have a model. Don't make me explain it.
Well, no. Let's explain it, Paul. Explain it.
They brag about it, but you never actually see it.
For a model, they'd need experiments and/or a measurement and measurements, and they don't have either of those.
They don't. Exactly.
I'm same JP. I'm still 12 in head.
No, strong in arm, thick in head. Damn Skippy. Damn Skippy. Are you Australian, JP?
Crazy, we've got 2 JPs. And we've got 2 JPs and a PJ.
I know, tell me about it. But I get caught, like, people like round about Coventry here that know me but kind of forget my name. Like JP, CJ, so I get JP a lot. But a lot of people think it means Peter Joseph, you know, like an Irish type of thing. And I'm Scottish, but it's not. It's Paul Joe. Paul -J-O, and Joe is short for Josiah, like King Josiah in the Old Testament.
Nice.
I used to hate my name, but I like it now. Now I know that it's Josiah. Yeah. Now I know that I wasn't named Josiah, but I was named after my granddad. It was shortened. He used to get called Joe, but his name was Josiah. So like I haven't got an E at the end of my Joe. It's just J-O. But I like the fact that it was after Josiah.
Hey Titan, thank you for coming in and getting a thumbs up, mate. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
Titan is long. He is long.
He's also ace, like. Don't forget that.
Absolutely. Titan is long, but he's ace.
And he works hard.
Aye. People deliberately dress like tramps compared to the 50s. Do you remember the 50s?
No, I don't.
I don't. I remember the 70s. I remember, like, I was born 76, so I remember my brother, he's 2 years younger than me, so I remember him being born. So I do remember when I was 2, so I remember 1978 at least, at the most, so to say.
I can't even,
Not much more.
to be honest, Jeff, I can't even describe how people dress these days. It's crazy.
I just dress how I like. Ripped jeans and I dress in.
I'll be wearing a baseball cap when I'm 90 if I live that long.
Mm-hmm.
Belgian, English on the mums, some Native American in there somewhere. Yeah.
Mikey, when did Mikey go? I didn't see him go. Didn't see you go, Mikey. Didn't see you. Later, man. Come back in if you want.
I wants Link again.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought it's send link again. I thought he said send. There it is. I thought he said he was sending a link to someone.
Anybody's welcome to join in chat if they want to come in. The more the merrier. There you go.
Yeah, I had a little trouble there.
It's all right. You're doing better than most to say you're on your phone. Must have some good.
Definitely.
Must have some good reception in Canada.
Oh yeah, we got really good internet here. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Are you actually in motion at the minute?
Pardon?
Are you stopped? Are you stopped? Are you in motion?
No, I'm
in motion.
Driving.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good to keep your signal then. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Must have lots of satellites overhead.
That's it, man.
Yeah, next time we're supposed to get thunder showers on the weekend again, so maybe I'll record some more storms. We'll see. But yeah, we usually get some good ones. So.
I enjoyed that. I know you said it was quite tame, but I thought it was brilliant.
Did you say there were a tornado warning as well, Mikey?
Oh yeah, there was a tornado warning. Alberta, the next province west, they had a tornado the day before, I think so. Yeah. We have the odd tornado here and there, funnel cloud or whatever, but yeah, it doesn't really do much destruction, like maybe tear up a farmer's field from time to time, but that's about it.
I bet it's freaky though when you're watching storm in case one comes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love thunderstorms. They're brilliant.
Oh, right, of course, he said, and he was born in 1957. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. So you remember being like 3 or something, 2? If he was born in 1957 and you remember the 50s, he must have been about 2. Remember it? That's cool. I remember being 2.
I must have seen moon landing properly then.
Yeah, man. Was you there for the moon
actually
landing?
old enough to understand what we're going off?
I know, man.
Did you guys get much thunder?
When you watched that, I'm sure, like, you would have been that excited about it. Everybody would have believed it.
Mikey, we've had this last 2 weeks, we've had about 10. But when I look back over like the last 10 years, we haven't really had that much thunder. It's strange.
Oh wow,
no, we haven't really.
Huh.
I mean, we had a couple of thunderstorms a couple of weeks ago, but they're only like 10 minutes, and it's a couple of flashes, a couple of rumbles.
We had a storm last week, and it hit one at telephone mast, and everybody in my area were complaining that they couldn't get signal on their mobile phone. Jeff said he saw it and believed it. Yes, but you're gonna believe it, aren't you? Like,
yeah, of course, bound to. Especially the hype about it back then. Yeah, it was the space race, wasn't it? The Russians and the Americans. The Russians had already gone to spacewalk, hadn't they? And so the Americans had to fake going to the moon because it was impossible to get there because you can't land on something that's probably not solid. You know what I mean?
Not to mention
That's
you've
my
got to
key,
go
yeah.
through a place that defies physics.
Exactly. Second law of thermodynamics. I always say the third law. It's like the third law. What's that? I always get it wrong.
But I was asking my mum about it, like saying, and she says looking back, like she didn't really believe it when she saw it.
Well, I do. Well, obviously, there's got to be a good few people who didn't. You know what I mean? Because maybe like, but even back then, there would have been people into like.
It's like I'm
this
sending
and
these rovers to Mars in our time. Like, I mean, I've never believed that. It's ridiculous.
No, ridiculous. Absolutely, man. Without doubt. Yeah, it's one of them though. A lot of people ain't got to wake up to the truth, are they? We're lucky that well, as I believe it's God that's opened their eyes to it. To be honest, don't you think?
There's a big emotional attachment to space and space travel.
There is. There is. I mean,
People don't want
I
to
still
give
like
up.
sci-fi. Yeah, I still like sci-fi stuff, but I know where to draw the line. Do you know what I mean? I know what
Yeah, Jolly. I
I know
watched a
what-
documentary, Jolly Man, about coal, and apparently it can farm in as quick as 3 weeks.
it's same as like they tell you it's stalagmites and stalagmites. So one of them come down and one go up.
Stalactites and
Yeah, and stalagmites. There's one goes up and one goes down anyway. But they say then they take like hundreds of thousands of years or whatever, maybe millions to develop. People have started them off by dripping water, and they've developed within a year. Do you know what I mean? There's been I remember seeing a petrified cowboy hat. Now the cowboy dudes weren't back in like 10 BC, were they? They were like 1700s, 1800s kind of thing. You know?
yeah.
Mad what they claim.
It's all about pushing them millions and millions of years, isn't it? That's what it.
Aye. There you go. Like, yeah, exactly. Fossilized minor hats, everything. Yeah, absolutely.
I can remember watching this guy, and I think he was from England when I first come into Flat Earth, and he was doing some gardening, and he dug up this big stone in the bottom of his garden, and there was like a human footprint in this stone. So he took it to a university, and woman come out, and straight away she's shaking her head like, and he's like, "What you say?" She's like, "It's impossible. That stone's too old for there to be a footprint in it." Like, and just totally denied it. Do you know what I mean?
See, carbon dating doesn't work, and it was only meant to be accurate up to 10,000 years, I think. But even then, I'm dubious if it's that accurate. So what do they do after 10,000 years? It's just a guess, isn't it? Yeah, it's just mental. Like I say, with fossils as well, all you can tell about a fossil is whatever it was, it kicked the bucket.
Balchinians.
Balchinians. Yeah, that was in Men in Black, wasn't it?
Is that what it's at? I know it's in a film. Is that?
Yeah, Balchinians is Men in Black. Yeah, because he pulls his bandana away from his chin, then jumps up and gives him a flying kick, doesn't he? Right in the Balchinian. But what's he say? Like, evolution is the belief that frogs turn into princes, and you don't even need to kiss the frog. And that's true. Just give it millions and billions of years, and they'll be fine. You know, don't need to kiss a frog.
This is thing though, like this is a serious.
It's not even
a serious lack of evidence for it. You know.
Seems like yeah, I mean, yeah. How do you observe the past? And I had Mike say it the other day in his stream. It says shine a torch, right? And then you and later on, like if you go to it 2 days later, it's not going to be it hasn't traveled, that distance in 2 days or whatever.
Oh yeah,
it's just ridiculous. You can't, light doesn't travel.
Gosh. Yeah, I should be able to shine a torch at somebody. And if they stood there for 2 days and I shined a torch at them, they should be seeing that light for.
Yeah, then somebody else further on will see it later on, and somebody else further will see it later. It's ridiculous.
It's silly,
Ridiculous.
isn't
Yeah, light is just it diminishes. It's got a distance, and then it diminishes. If that's right enough, if that's the right word. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't go past its range, and that's it. That's it. It's simple as it doesn't travel anywhere. On there. The things they claim. Look at what am I doing with my hands like that? It looks mental when I'm ghosting.
it? Thing is, you'd have to prove that it's traveling.
Well, of course. I mean, all them stars that they say, like they could have blinked out millions of years ago, and we're still seeing it now. It's just stupid. It's so stupid. So, I mean, are you still seeing it twinkle? Even twinkle from like, even the twinkle in it, is that from like millions of years ago when it twinkles? Do you know what I mean?
Twinkling could be air between us and starlight.
Yeah. Which came faster, Soup or The Rock? Allegedly, The Rock. And it rained for millions of years on The Rock. And The Rock became Soup.
Are we on about Dwayne Johnson?
No. And then out of that soup came a one-celled organism that made itself into a two-celled organism, reproduced itself somehow. Just ridiculous. Stupid. A whale is related to a pine tree. Come on. Mental.
What's your plans for future, Mike? What you got planned with your binoculars?
Yeah, just I gotta wait for the fall. I think sometime in September I should be able to record. I want to get Orion's belt. That's my main objective, and then like the star Capella, which is in the northwest right. Well, I think it's beyond the horizon for me, anyways. Right now, I got to wait for it to get darker earlier in the evening and get that, and then the two bigger stars west and east of Orion's belt, Betelgeuse, and then whatever the other one is, I can't remember the name of it. But Orion's belt, I may even freak myself out. I don't know, because I'm already claiming, and I can provide proof of this already, to myself anyway, that, like I've said before, all of the bigger stars that I can tell right now all look the same as this, the shirt. So when I record Orion's belt from left to right, or if I can get it all in the same frame, it's gonna go bonkers. I don't even know what I'm gonna say to myself, because I won't even understand what I'm recording again. So that's my plan for the fall. It might take me a week or two to get it going out every night or whenever on a clear night, So other than that, and again, I was mentioning last winter that there's these odd lights, and they're not Starlink or satellites or airplanes. There's these odd lights in the sky that look like stars moving quite fast. They're not shooting stars. They do have, it looks like they have a purpose of where they're going. I don't know where they're going, but I want to record those at some point too. I don't know if it's going to be hard to get them. But I want to get those and present those to people too on YouTube, because I'm sure nobody's recorded them. I'm sure of it. Yeah. And
yeah, it's cool.
I don't care what it takes, but I gotta, like, I'll have to stay outside all night just to record them, just to get that 30-second video, so.
Sounds like a good bet, man. I'll look forward to that, definitely. I think
sure.
Paula said Sirius with a question mark. So yeah, the picture he's got on his T-shirt is Sirius. That's his observation of Sirius. He's got photos of that he took with his binoculars and phone. Was it binoculars and phone? So
you betcha. Yeah.
You've got no programs interfering with it. So it's a direct kind of photo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. It's not out of focus. It's there's I don't know. Like it's as you see it through the binoculars. You know.
Mm.
So like
That's
I don't
Yeah.
know how you would manipulate that ever. I just it's
You can't. All that you're possibly left with is it being something to do with digitalness at phone.
yeah.
Mm.
The only way around that is to try and get a proper film camera or something. I don't.
Mm.
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah, but
and the thing is, it's you can't like they say, oh well, it could be your cell phone camera. Yeah, okay, but when you're taking a video of yourself or a selfie or a picture of a duck in the park, your pictures aren't distorted. You know, it's
that's
it's
right.
as you see it. So there's no I just don't know what to say. It's as plain as you can get it. Like
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. Paula said she's seen Sirius flash blue and red like a strobe light before.
yeah,
Yeah. If you go to my channel, he's got a video of it. He's got a video of Sirius, his observation of Sirius. If you go to his channel, I don't know if you subscribe to it, but I could put his link in and go to make his subscribe to
oh
Mikey. I don't.
yeah, for sure.
I'll put your 2 6 and let me see if it's there. If not, I'll just go to your channel and get it. I'm sure I pinned it before. If not, I'll go to your channel and get it.
Yeah, it's like I think about 10 or 12 videos down or something like that.
Yeah, I'll just link up. I'll link your
Yeah.
your channel and you can subscribe.
I get confused. I mean, I don't know star charts and that, like, but I get confused with because there's another one that flashes blue and red and that, isn't there, as well? Is that Capella? Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, even on like some of my like the videos that I posted there in the winter, it's not due to the binoculars. It's due to the crap in the air. Like I recorded Cirrus 3 or 4 times before this picture, and each other night was not clear. Like it's not due to the camera or the binoculars being out of focus. It's the crap, the moisture in the air that's distorting everybody's videos. You know, so all I have to do is wait for a clear night and record Orion's belt. And literally, I'll pan from the left to the center to the right. Each one of those stars are going to look exactly the same.
Yeah. I don't know whether it was Sirius or Capella. It don't really matter, but I was filming it and it looks so weird. I don't even know what it looks like. I'm trying to find video now.
And and I've got videos there. Like I kind of got off track there, and so I was recording. I don't know what I was recording. I think Capella is one of them in the videos, and even though it is blurry or whatever it is because of the atmosphere, you can still see that the blurry image is still a wedge or triangle like as if it's this picture, but just out of focus more or less. But once I do get a clear sky, again, those stars are going to look exactly like Cirrus. 100%.
Clipboard, I'll pen it in the clipboard. There we go. Pen and there we go. That's let's make his channel link there.
Right, I'm just gonna share this little bit of footage of this star, Mikey. Have a look at this.
Go for it. Let me go there.
It should say electrical coil or something. Which one is that?
Buffering.
Oh yeah, see that's out of focus. That's with the P1000 or something.
No, it's only like 62 times zoom camera I've got.
That's a satellite.
I said, come closer.
Let me put this bit there.
But what's all this stuff on the bottom of it?
So what's that again? What star is that?
I'm not sure whether it's Capella or Sirius.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay. Where was it? Was it in the southern sky?
I took it from garden at my mum's. I'm not sure which direction it is.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's not the same kind of magnification as you've got,
No.
Mikey. It's
No,
it's a lot weaker.
What's all this? All this like underneath it looks like it's puffing smoke out or something. Looks right weird.
Doesn't it? The way Mikey's look, it looks like he's got a coil on it, like it's attached to something with a coil. It looks a little bit like Thor's hammer as well.
Oh, sure, yeah. There's 100% a frequency. I'm gonna go over my video frame by frame, and it's outrageous. I'm gonna do that in a couple of weeks on StreamYard for sure. Yeah, it's crazy. I have no idea what the stars are, but there's a frequency or something, and I want to know where they're getting their energy from, because if they've been doing that for thousands of years, supposedly, where are they getting the energy from? Is the firmament creating static electricity or friction due to the firmament moving and generating power to the stars, or what? I have no idea how they're getting power and electrifying themselves like that. So
Yeah, light pollution's quite bad where I am, Paula.
No, I promise you.
It's one of the big problems. There's no way you can really go to get out of the way.
Lots of light pollution where Paul is. Yeah. Yeah, where I'm in Coventry, I can't do any kind of observation here, right in the city centre. I need to go out into the countryside. So it'd be too light, too smoggy. I just got a WhatsApp from Sergio. All right, he's got to say hi in chat, I think.
Oh,
Cool. Sergio, he said he's got to say hi in chat, I think. Cool.
I just message you.
Yeah, he's WhatsApped me. I think he says he's got to say hi in chat. Let me just get my phone so I can WhatsApp him back. Where did I put my phone? I can do it. I can do it on this. I can do it. I've got it. I can do it on the computer at the same time.
I'm gonna have to get a phone attachment for my telescope and get me set out with it. Like I haven't been out with telescope for ages. It means going out in cold and messing about, you know. Can you hear me, PJ?
yeah.
I've just done something and didn't realise that. Idiot. Sorry. I can't change it now.
Yeah, I think they're. Well, I know that like Bible calls them hosts of heaven. You know, they're like angels or something, or some caste of angel or something. I think they're definitely some entity like them, and I think they're aware that you're watching them.
Yeah. The when I was reviewing, I was actually reviewing my. When was I think it was yesterday. I was reviewing the video frame by frame, and when you're watching my video, that coil, whatever it is, it illuminates and then it sucks itself back in to the where the source is coming from, and then illuminates, it goes back in, illuminates, goes back in, just like this. And it's just, it's so amazing.
It's crazy that people actually think that the nuclear reactors are something. It's balmy. Oh man, there's so much we don't know.
Oh yeah.
And probably so much we'll never know till we meet man upstairs.
Well, I'm going to run into the store here, guys, so I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll hook up with you guys later if you're still going, but yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah, it's been
Nice one for Bob.
Nice
dude.
talking to you.
Yeah, nice
Good
talking to you
talking
guys
to you.
too. And whenever
Always a
you guys
pleasure.
get your finances figured out, just let me know. There's no rush. No rush.
Well, you'll have to explain to me how I can pay other than PayPal, because I'm not going to be able to use PayPal, and to make a new one and then attach it to my bank account is going to be a right nightmare.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
What about email transfer?
How do you do that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never done it myself, so.
I'll call you on Facebook one day. And
Yeah, for sure. Not a problem. Yeah, no panic. Yeah.
All right, take care, Mikey.
Yeah, all right. Take care, guys. Yeah, nice chatting with you.
Yep.
All right, dude. Nice one, Mikey, man. Bless. I think we've got
Well,
someone.
we got Gary. How's it going, Gary?
Yeah.
In 5 minutes while he figures his sound out. Can't hear you, Gary, if you're talking. Oh, he's dropped out.
All right. Right. Yeah. I'm in all or nothing. Hello. How you doing?
Yep, Sergio. How's it going, bro?
Open bracket Serge. Closed bracket Serge. How you doing, dude? Are you good? Did we
Gary?
see what I mean? Look, if you look at Gary Wabanga here on our screen, on the restream screen, he's normal way around. But look on YouTube, he's backwards.
I ain't got YouTube open.
Oh, ain't you? Well, on YouTube he's backwards.
I can't.
Yeah.
If I have it open, it causes chaos, doesn't it?
How you doing, guy? Yeah. I'm here, Michael and BJ, bro. Well, mate, you can come and chat if you want, dude.
Yeah, come in if you want, Sergio.
I'll put the link. I think I'll put the link in if you want to come. I'll put the link in anyway if anybody wants to come. You know what I mean? Oh no, hold on. You've got the link. The link I've got is Flats' link. Sorry, dude. You put it in. I haven't got the link for this yet.
I'm not backwards. I'm a spud.
No, we're right.
That sounds daft, doesn't it? I'm not backwards.
No, Mikey was normal.
I'm the backwards man. The backwards man.
Yeah, and he was mirrored on our side, but on YouTube he was fine because on our side he was driving right-handed, which is in Canada you drive left, don't you? So yeah, it was the wrong way around. It's mad. It just makes its own mind up. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Well, I've heard of this sodium layer. I don't know how you'd prove it, like, but
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you, guy.
Oh, I
Good
couldn't
to see
find the unmute button. I was like, where is it?
Mm.
Okay.
how's it going anyway, Gary? Nice to have you in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I listen to you guys all
Good
the
to see
time. I'm usually at work a lot of times.
We see you all the time. We just don't get to talk to you all the time.
Nah, you guys got a good thing going. I just kind of stay out of it and just listen.
Yeah, right. It's just a little chat.
Try not to talk too much.
Well,
There is a few. Yeah.
listen, Gary, I'm not a talker either. Like, you know, this live streaming feels weird to me.
Yeah. Well, I can talk, but the trouble is I'll end up talking too much sometimes. So I just kind of shut my mouth and listen.
That's it.
You know, I was an only child. You know what I mean? I spent a lot of time as a young kid on my own. You know, playing on my own, just talking to myself. You know, in my head. So, you know.
All right, Serge. Next time, cool.
I'm not a talker, like, but but I wanted to do this so that people who I meet on YouTube can come and talk if they want. So I'm glad you've come, Gary.
Yeah, definitely. Anybody can jump in. Cool to talk to anybody, man. Just talk crap. You've got a few comments and that for later, haven't you? Like,
yeah, I wanted to cover some comments in Flat Eyes when we get round to it.
Yeah. Cool.
Cover it. And he's dropped out.
All right, let's check the poll. Yeah, see what the poll's saying. Right, how many people have voted? Out of 22 votes, 68% say agree. All right, go along. Go along to get along has no place in truth. 68% say agree.
There's
5
sorry. There's a
14.
setting in Restream Parlor that says mirror cam. Now, last week and week before, I were back to front, and I've turned that off today, and it seems I'm right way around this time.
That's me. I don't know if I was back to front or not. It didn't seem like it last
You
week,
look-
but I was never doing here, but and with YouTube I was fine. Yeah, so let's do it again. Go along to get along. Out of 23 votes, there's no place in this truth. No place in truth. Agree 70%, disagree 4%.
Hold on then. So, am I backwards, Paula?
No, you're fine.
I'm holding my left hand up.
Right, I'll have to wait a second until they see it on YouTube. Yeah, it's your left hand. Yeah, you're fine.
CJ, if people agree with you, this is how you know you are wrong. Well, I've never heard out as stupid in my life, mate.
If people agree with you, this is how you know you are wrong. Look further. What? What do you mean, be a man?
It's just a troll. Feel free to put him out, anybody in chat.
Let's leave him in for a second. See how we.
It's a troll. No,
But
it's a
if
troll.
you-
I've seen him in
Yeah,
flat
well,
eyes as an idiot.
all right, cool. If anybody wants to boot him, if they get pissed off with him, boot him. I'm not going to boot him, but anybody else can.
One thing I don't tolerate, CJ, is stupid trolls, mate.
Yeah, that's true.
Either
That's true.
come and be respectable and carry yourself off as a normal person, or
Yeah,
piss
that's it.
off.
Or what happens is Paul kicks you out just later. Nice. Let's see. That's one troll. That's the first troll we've had, isn't it? Really. I mean, the closest we had to a troll before was Super Duper.
They'll come out in comments last time, but I just banned them all. I ain't got-
No,
I have
exactly.
no time for trolls. Wasting my time arguing with idiots. Pointless.
You have to be inverted upside down for mirror inversion to apply.
Cheers,
Yeah,
Paula. So, well, I had it turned on, then mirror. I had to turn it off. That's what we're going off. Paul, you're very quiet.
El Quietio.
Did you want to do Mr. Sensible thing? Or?
Oh, yeah.
I want to go and have a look at Flatzai's comments in a minute. So, I'm just going to nip to Lou, PJ, so if you don't mind.
Go for it, man. Yeah, carry on. I'll just chat to the gadgets in chat. You know what I mean? The loons and the quines, the mannies and the wifeys. Ooh! What? Did everybody hear that? I think Beth just got a scare, guys. Did you hear that, Beth? No way, man. Crazy. Oh, hold on. Yeah, Waibenga is backwards. Yeah, I know. Gary, are you on your phone or your computer? Or?
I'm on a phone.
You're on your phone.
Yeah.
Is there no? Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Because in here you're normal way around, but on YouTube you're backwards. It's W.
Yeah, I'm not on the YouTube right now. I'm just watching yours. I'm just trying to figure out this restream. I don't think I've ever been on it before. I think I got it figured out now.
Yeah, no, we've only just we started using it from the first episode. This is episode 3, isn't it? It seems to be all right, but when it comes to like the mirror inversions, it seems to make its own blooming mind up.
Yeah, it's okay if it's backwards because they mangle my name up on purpose anyhow. So I don't really care.
That's true. Did you give Beth a fright?
Yeah.
We was screaming, man.
She's balmy.
That was funny. It was funny though.
She's been up to no good messing about.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Sneaking about.
Sneaking about, and I'm scared her.
Prowling. She's prowling.
Prowling. She's like a poltergeist, Beth.
a living poltergeist. Mm.
Right.
Where am I hearing the pigeons coming from?
What, can you hear that?
I can hear pigeons, yeah.
It's a pigeon.
It's doves. I have my mic on. I have a dove has a nest right by my tree, right by my front porch.
Ah, right.
I was going to say, because I have a pigeon that lands on my roof as well and makes a right racket.
Yeah, these are ring-necked doves. They're not even natives. They've pretty much taken over the population of doves around here, though. We used to have just the mourning doves, but now it's just all ringnecks. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I just call them pigeons, me, because they look similar. I think they're coloured doves. We call them.
Well, we have a lot of pigeons out in some of the farms. I see a lot of pigeons. But
They're like,
Paula says it's time to come on in, Dove.
they just hang around houses now because there's plenty of food for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I call them flying rats as well, Paula.
I have a pet dove and I have it in a cage. My wife had it before I married her, so it's probably already at least 15 years old. They say they can live up to like 50 years old in captivity. So it's kind of cool.
I found a baby one a couple of years ago, just outside on path. Only tiny little thing it was. So I was searching online to find out.
Feed it.
I ended up taking it to a vet because I couldn't look after it. I mean, I don't want to be looking after a pigeon. It well, but apparently they live with their parents till they're adults.
We call flying rats, yeah, and they do get called flying rats here as well.
They make some right racket. There's one lands on my roof about 4:30 in the morning, and it just like you can hear on garage nights like that, but sounds like it's on like a megaphone or a PA system or something.
You can hear it that loud.
Yeah. And listen to this, it sounds like it's coming down my chimney breast. I ain't even got a chimney breast.
Well, if I go in my backyard, you'll hear my rooster crowing. So that's probably worse.
Yeah, they are annoying. There's some
I have
allotments.
a rooster and some hens back there, so I get my eggs.
There's some allotments near me with a couple of roosters. And they're not just crowing morning, do they? They're crowing all the time.
Oh yeah, they start crowing early in the morning already. And we have like a bunch of them around here because a lot of people in town have
Later,
chickens
Jolly.
and
Take
roosters.
care, mate.
You're not supposed to have roosters here, but everybody does. So, and nobody complains. We're all kind of used to each other's. It's like a chorus. One starts, and it's like you hear them going around in a big circle around you, one at a time, crowing, and then that starts back with mine again and goes back around. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
They're on the level.
Hey, I was going to say something about you see that Glover mom in Flatzoid's chat yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, she made a video about him the other day, and she was criticizing his spelling, right? So I caught her. I kept catching her in mistakes on her spelling in her comments.
I saw your comment.
Nice.
I just have to laugh because these spelling and grammar Nazis, they'll hammer on you, but then they make a ton of mistakes themselves. And I'm the kind of person that if they criticize me because I made one mistake on my spelling, I just start going through all their comments and then I tag them in every single mistake they make. So it's kind of fun.
Well, we're going to have a look at some of the comments on yesterday's stream. I've seen some beauties like.
Should be
I mean,
fine.
Flatzoid, I don't know why you don't just boot them off, like, because they're just constantly there pecking away at him, saying stupid stuff.
Not true. That's true. Never a true word said.
I think that's all they have left. So they just have to start hoping we just disappear because we don't like to be made fun of or called names. I think most of us have pretty thick skin by now.
You know one of the main things that annoys me, though? if someone who follows your channel don't know about these type of people and that, and they comment on your videos, they get trolled to pieces.
Yeah.
It's a tactic, isn't it? Like they try and make. I mean, most of them are the same person because they're all soccer accounts.
Yeah.
You know, they try and make it look like there's loads of opposition against you, like, but it's feeble behavior. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at some of these comments anyway.
But what I like about like you guys, because you guys come at everything from a Christian view, and it's like it's so much nicer and cleaner to listen to than, you know, I'll listen to like FTFE and McToon because I'm just trying to find stuff against them, but their chat and the people in it are just vile people.
Assholes.
They are vile.
Yeah.
I mean, they say
Absolutely.
stuff you wouldn't say in public, you know, and it's like, gosh.
Yeah, they are very. That's probably the perfect word for them. Vile, diabolical, infernal, even infernal, which means of hell.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, look at this guy, right? Andrew Johnston, right? We've got 1,
Oh, I see him in
2,
the comments.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean 6. One comment should suffice, you know. That is seriously trolling. Like, and best thing about this guy is he's been on Flat Zoys twice, I think. Now, made his son look stupid.
Oh, I've seen him on. Yeah.
I want to show you this.
Well,
comment.
Mr. Sensible too. He was a joke on his latest video. It was like the old arguments that most of them have given up on already because they know it's bull. You know. So.
Listen to this one, right? He's addressing Anthony, Sleeping Warrior. You numpties are still sticking with the IV causes the DV. The correct idea is that the change in the IV will cause the change in the DV.
Numpty-ish.
Oh, man. And these, are they having a laugh or what?
Dude,
Are they really being serious, and do they really think that they're clever?
Exactly. It's like they bloody know the truth, but they just can't admit it. You know what I mean? It's weird. And it's all with bloody Andrew Johnson, isn't it?
Hey, there was a guy in here talking about taking pictures of Orion's belt. He might be able to catch it early in the morning right now, like
in
a
Canada,
little bit before sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know it's ahead of the sun, and so each day it's like it moves up like 4 minutes across. So I know it was close already 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I haven't checked it since. But it's already getting light by the time I go to work, and so I don't. I should just get up a half hour earlier while it's still dark, just to see. But my app shows where it's at.
Right. Are you in Canada as well? Are you in Canada as well?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm saying, are you in Canada?
No. I'm in California.
All right, got you. Because Mikey's California. Mikey's in Canada. It's California. I just copied.
Oh, Mikey's in, yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah. I just copied exactly what you said. California. California, man. Nice place.
Listen to this one. Sleeping Warrior, you said the IV would be the density of the medium, but you never manipulated it. We have no idea if it even changed, as you've never bothered to measure it. The one thing you manipulated was the salt, therefore salt is the IV. So he just debunked everything he said in that first statement.
No, we would be doing, never manipulated it. We have no idea. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, the walking oxymorons.
No, you didn't manipulate the density of the medium. Maybe you manipulated the medium. I'm pretty sure adding salt into water makes it more dense.
Yeah, of course. Without a doubt. An indoctrination logo is the best. If you're talking about Global Mums logo, is that what you're talking about?
Global Mum.
Yeah, Global Mums logo is. I don't know if that's what they're talking about in chat, because I've only read a little bit. But yeah, if it is how you're talking about, how logo is terrible. It's got the globe in the baby's brain.
What
the
they're
globe
talking about are in this chat.
Yeah, I don't know. So I just read. Oh yeah, they are talking about it. Yeah. So yeah, they're talking about Global Mums logo. No, in there. Yeah. It is. It's pure indoctrination, having the globe in the brain, in the cut, in the cranium. You know what I mean? As the brain. Crazy, isn't it? It was horrible. It's a horrible logo. I don't know why she thought that'd be a good logo. Even for a global, why would you think that's a good logo? You know what I mean? Especially in a baby.
Because that's what they're doing, it like
But
they're happy for their children to be fed crap.
that's horrible, though. That's almost. I mean, I know it's a cartoon, it's a drawing, but it's there's intent behind it, isn't there? There's intent behind that.
Hey, Yannick, how's it going, mate? Nice to see you.
A literal globe head, exactly, from Bath.
Yeah.
Crazy. And she's seen it either. Crazy.
A child should be left to be a child, as far as I'm concerned.
Without a doubt, dude. Without a doubt, they got to grow up. So they don't like indoctrinate.
Crazy.
That's crazy how loud that bad is.
I keep thinking it's outside my flat.
It's because you get better at it. Yeah. I get here as well. I say my flat.
Yeah, that Glover mom too. Yesterday, when I first tuned in, first comment I seen of hers, she was complaining that she had been timed out, and she wanted to know what she was timed out for. But she's one of the main mods at like Nicktoons, and I think she's at FTFEs a lot too. And she immediately times me out every comment. Doesn't matter what the comment is. I can say hello and it's time out, right? And so that's another thing I was telling her. I go, why would you complain when you do it to everybody else? You know, it's like they're so double standarded.
What possesses you to want to go over there, Gary?
Oh, because that's how I actually learn a lot of my arguments against them. I just listen to what they say, and then I believe that I believe in this. I believe the Earth is a circle. I do believe that, not a ball, but a circle, right? And I don't know if you guys agree or disagree. It doesn't. I don't care.
Well,
but it's like
I'll go a little step.
I just think that they took. I think the mathematicians of old took the circle and converted it into a ball. That's why they can make a map that fits it and seems to work. And they took perspective and changed it into a curve. You know, so it's like, because you know how our field of view compresses with distance, right? You know, everything converges towards that center. Well, it's like they don't account for that. They just account for angular size, but they don't account for how your field of view changes. And so I think they basically reimagined the circle flat with the circling sun, circling moon, circling stars, and converted it and reimagined it into a ball system. You know, where the Earth is moving around and around the sun instead of the sun moving around the Earth. So,
I mean, this is just my speculation. Like, there's no claim whatsoever, but I think it's probably a square or rectangle shaped construct with a circular pond in the middle.
That's what I was thinking.
Could be.
That's why I think Masons have square and compass.
To give you the four corners, right?
Yeah. And you've got circle and four corners in Bible. Do you know what I mean? It counts.
Yeah, squared the circle, right? Kind of like that, you know. It's like they took that and turned it into an occult version or whatever, too. Yeah, you could be right. I'm just talking about the part that we dwell in. The part that's what the main part. I think it's kind of circular. But I do think it could be what you're saying, the square overall, you know, so.
I kind of think that as well, what Michael said. And the only way I can kind of describe it is more like a roulette table. You know what I mean? But with kind of maybe like a
Oh yeah.
that kind of thing. So yeah, I think it's probably something like that.
Yeah.
But
I do think all the stars and sun and moon, I do think they're all circling at various rates and spiral. I think the only thing that turns the circle is the stars, and I think the sun, moon, and planets, they're all kind of spiraling inward and outward, and at various amounts. You know, like we know the sun goes from tropic to tropic, right? And the moon does too, just in a different amount, a different time frame. But
moon does it quicker, doesn't it? Moon, I think moon does moon not do what sun does in a year, in a month or something?
Yeah, exactly. They just crisscross, and they crisscross the sky, and all that is reference to the stars, and that's where we get our almanacs and all the information. You know, so we got to know times and dates and approximate areas to get our fix. But I think that it's just like they have the astrolabes, they have the astronomical clocks in various cities. They had the Antikythera device they found off a shipwreck, and they have the planispheres, and they all just have a circling stars that are turning in a circle, right? And they have an adjustment for the part you put for your area where you live, where you're at, your latitude or whatever. And so, they're all turning in various circles or spiraling circles, and I think it works perfect.
Yeah, I've got some pictures on a memory stick somewhere that shows you like Jupiter's. Do you know, like them spider graphs that you used to get?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Like that kind of pattern.
Yeah. So they're crisscrossing, like especially with they reference the sun to the stars. You know, the sun is in this whatever they call it. You know, the various constellations. Yeah, it's just because the stars keep circling at the same rate, and it's about 4 minutes faster than the sun, right? And so that's how it moves and progresses, or it falls behind. Really, it goes that way through the stars, you know, through the various constellations that we see in that path that the sun goes through. So, and I think the planets do the same thing. I don't think the planets are actually circling the sun. I think that they're just circling just like the sun is, except for not as big of a pattern, you know. So the planispheres have it all worked out. And that's how they kind of work it out. I think, okay, that's good for me, I think. So. And I think, you know how you see the star trail pictures? Yeah. It looks like a big vertical Ferris wheel, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, we don't see that. That's a camera effect of 2D instead of 3D. You know, it doesn't give any depth to the stars. So it just looks like one light, another higher light, another higher light. When in reality, that's not what it looks like at all. And as we see through our eyes, right? So the cameras can be quite deceptive and all that kind of stuff.
Definitely, yeah.
Just like the Lake Pontchartrain.
Wow.
That's a complete. You ever see the cars? Zoom in when they show a picture from far away, a video, and zoom in on the picture and look at the cars. They look like they're driving sideways in their lanes. That's how distorted it is.
That one where you can see ramps and they're nearly vertical.
Yeah, those marine spans, right? Yeah, they look like they're straight up and down, and that's all. That's simply effect of extreme zoom. Yeah. You know, because you know how we have the natural slant of like telephone poles. They're all the same height, and they look like they're slanting down, right?
Yeah,
but it's taken that natural effect, and it's compressing the background up towards the foreground. And so you get it at that slight angle where you get that foreshortening effect, and you get at a certain position, and it just exaggerates everything past what would you see normally with normal perspective, and it just takes it and exaggerates it.
They've specifically gone out there with the mindset to get in a position where they can force it to look like curves. That's all they've done. Yeah. Dishonest as you're ever going to get.
Oh yeah. Well, have you ever get on the side of the road sometime with a pair of binoculars, like a 2-lane road where the cars are coming towards you, and look at what they look like when they're coming towards you. They look like they're going to hit you, like they're driving sideways, right? And it's like, that's exactly what all these videos that they had from Soundly of Lake Pontchartrain, That's what the cars look like they're doing there. So if it's having that effect on the cars on the bridge, it's also affecting everything else in that picture.
They also they kill their own argument with it anyway, because like they'll run around and say, "Oh, Earth's too big. You won't expect to see this and that." You know what I mean? And then you look at Lake Pontchartrain, and your Earth must be about 100 miles in circumference.
Yeah, right.
The fact that they think that's Earth curve just tells you that they're stupid.
Ridiculous.
Well, you know, like, okay, you know how like it makes the humps on the bridge look like they're vertical? It's doing the same thing with the view of the horizon, right? So it's exaggerating it, making it look like it's going up steep and then dropping down steep. It's doing the exact same thing with the horizon as it's doing with those marine spans where the boats go through. And that's what I said. It's all screwed up by the extreme zoom, and it's 2D, right? Because you don't get that depth on the picture like you see with your eyes. No. So the pictures cannot imitate your eyes. They can do somewhat similar, but they mess up a lot, especially the zoom.
Same with cameras as well. When you're just looking through your camera with no zoom at all, things look far further away than they do with your eyes.
Of course.
Yeah, when you're on the normal. Yeah.
Yeah, with no zoom, like you're just on normal setting, no zoom, not zoomed in at all. Things look further away than they do with your eyes.
Yeah. So what I like to do if I'm just taking a picture, because I have just like a Nikon B500, it's got like 40 zoom, and if I want to take a picture of something, I kind of look with my eyes at the real scene and then match it with the camera scene. So you got to zoom. You don't have to zoom a lot. Just a little tiny bit, and then you can get it to kind of match what you're actually seeing. Otherwise, just like a boat, if you completely zoom back out, then the boat disappears, but you might still be able to see that with your eyes.
They can be used for deception, big time cameras.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
This is where honesty comes in, you know. Like, I mean, Soundless deliberately set them pictures up to get that effect, you know.
Oh, he did. He took it from a certain angle. I have a video. It's like one of the first ones I did, and it's just a set of stanchions with cows in them, right? And I just put my camera at a slight angle away, towards. I went out just a little ways from the stanchions, pointed down the line. And it makes them look like they're curving down there. They're not. It's like they're just because they are on a slope, but it's not. It'll make it look like a curve when you hold your camera at a certain angle, and then when you got the extreme zoom, because I did that without even zooming. But when you got extreme zoom, it exaggerates natural perspective, and that's where Soundly figured that out. I think he figured it out later. What it was doing. That's why I think he kind of disappeared.
Possibly.
I think he knows. They've had several of them kind of disappear over time, where I think they just kind of maybe realize that maybe they're wrong after all, and it is flat. They just disappear.
You can get a table and line a load of matchsticks up and do the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Paula says 50mm is the closest to normal vision.
Yeah.
I ain't got a clue about that. Not the photographer. Something I would like to have done though. Well,
it would make a nice hobby.
Definitely.
Especially if you get out in nature, it's like.
I could do it while I'm fishing. Do you know what I mean? That's what I should do. I've ordered a little drone. It should be coming tomorrow. It's only about. How can I explain the size of it? Kind of. It's kind of square. Kind of square.
It's one that you're using house.
No, it's got a camera and that on it.
Has it?
Yeah. It's only little though, but it fits in your pocket. So yeah, I'm gonna try it out when I get it.
And
don't know
DJI minis are alright.
I don't know how high or anything it goes. I'll find out when I get there. I need a new phone now. I smashed my phone. I don't know if you can see it. Look, I don't know if you can. Let me see if you can see the cracks. Won't
It's
show
not
it.
gonna do it.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Come on.
Cheers, Parla.
No, you can't see it. Can't see it, but trust me, it's cracked. It's shattered to death. I need a new phone.
Why won't it let me? Oh, it's because I'm on YouTube.
Yeah. It did sound like the cat wanted to visit the dogs. That was crazy. That cat was quite loud as well. Did you hear the cat?
I have a bunch of cats.
Or is it your cats, is it? They're not just outside. Right, got you.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm saying, I know, because I didn't know if it was outside your house or so it's actually your cat.
Oh no, I'm sitting outside on my front porch,
Got you.
having a cup of coffee. But I've only seen them. I've only seen dove feathers on my lawn once, so they're not very good at catch. The doves are actually pretty smart.
My mum's cat. It's had also it's blackbirds, blue tits, pigeons, mice, voles, rabbits. It's had all sorts.
Yeah, I find dead mice on the yard here and there, but that's about it. Where they catch them and play with them, they don't eat them.
I once had a mouse in the house, right? And
Yeah.
you know when you've got a door that's really, really close to the carpet and it like scrapes a bit. So I got this door shut and this mouse run towards it and it literally went flat like a disc and went under the door. Couldn't believe it.
Oh yeah, they can get through a very small.
Honestly, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was like a little flat frisbee with feet sticking out. Mental.
Did you just stop the poll, did you?
Yeah, I've just stopped here.
So what was it? 72, 11, 11 and 3. Well, I agree with that one.
What's your view on that, Gary? You know, when people are pushing bullshit and you call them out and you get people saying, why can't we all just get along? You know, what's your thoughts on that?
I agree with you.
Yeah. It's mental, isn't it? Like
It just depends. It just depends on it depends on what it is, you know. If it's something that really doesn't matter on like on our flat earth view, they just might have a little different of how the camera works or how a camera doesn't work or something like that. I don't care.
Well,
but all the stuff like with Dell is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, you're in a different group now.
Whatever in our group. This is what worries me. Like people, like people are like, causing division in community and that. Like, I'm not so sure there is a community to start with. Like,
yeah. Well, you kind of saw that coming when you started seeing Jaron and stuff like that, you know, and all the anti-Christian stuff coming out of there, and you kind of knew the stuff it was coming.
It's telling, isn't it? It's very telling.
Yeah, it's gonna divide us.
I would done with Globebusters and Jaron and that as soon as that first Behind the Curve documentary. I was done. That was me done. I mean, how long ago was that now? 2-3 years ago.
What, the Behind the Curve?
Yeah, first one, like, yeah.
I never watched it.
I think it was about 2019, wasn't it? About 4 years ago.
No, well, I was done with him as soon as I seen that.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah, it was on Netflix. I don't know if it still is.
I might have to look for it. I've never actually watched it.
Terrible.
But you could see they were getting all metaphysical and new age-ish on there.
Yep.
Even in if they did mention God, it was not the same God. It was a different God.
Hey, Charlie.
It's a new age.
There's a lot of new age in Flat Earth. It's rife with it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, I can't believe you just greeted Charlie Welsh. Why would you greet such a person like that, man? He's terrible. Get him off here. Just ban him. Right, Charlie, how you doing, man?
No, listen, Charlie's all right. When I went
Yeah,
over
yeah, these
to
guys.
when I was
Yes,
in Sean Hawkins chat, he apologised to me, and I've no
you know,
problem.
I
Like,
understand.
no
I've never had
problem
a,
with that.
I've only had to time him out a couple of times just for bullying Aaron. You know what I mean?
It's just soccer accounts and your deliberate trolling that winds me up. Like,
Nah,
Charlie's a funny one. I for some reason I still like the guy, even though he's an ass.
hey, listen. I'm going to be honest with you. For some strange reason, I like Sean Hawkins. I don't know why, but
20, Michael, 2018 behind the curve was
2018.
5 years ago. Yeah. Mad, innit?
As soon as I saw that, I knew there was some shilly business going off.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I used to like the guys as well, you know. What put me off him was when he started, you know, when he had that beef with Jake the Asshole, and he started going on about measuring penises.
Oh,
That's
man.
what put me off him. Couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, come on. What's the point in that shit?
I don't know what to make of Jake either, to be honest.
You read that in private chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of Jake, to be honest.
No, I don't know. No. I haven't really heard of him for a while. Is he still putting vids out, is he?
Oh, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know.
Huh.
I'm very untrusting with YouTube channels.
Mhm.
I mean, amount of channels I've unsubscribed from is crazy. I mean, I was right big Witsit fan, me, like. Really
I
well.
used to love it. I used to love it.
But this is problem, you see. People put these YouTubers on pedestals and make idols out of them, you know what I mean? And
That's right.
it's like look what Dell's pushing, right? And all his followers who've been following him for years and years and years, never in a month of Sundays will they ever think that he's deceiving them, because they've made him into, like, you know, put him on a pedestal sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they're gonna go down the wrong path with him.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Charlie says, me and Gary have an understanding. I'd have a cool beverage with him.
It'd be nice to have a beverage with everybody.
It would, man. I mean, I wish we could all meet up. Me and Michael's met up. Me and Michael's met up. Cool if we could. It's like some kind of gathering.
Is Charlie in UK? Are you in UK, Charlie?
I think he is.
No, I think Charlie's in the U.S.
Is he?
What is he?
I can't have
I
a
think.
beverage.
I could be. No, I could be wrong.
I've always thought
No,
of
he's
him
told
as-
me before.
I'm just thinking on him. I don't know. Beverage sounds like an English type.
Yeah, it does. No, Illinois. He's from Illinois.
No.
I always thought you were British, dude. Sorry, man.
Well, unless I win lottery, Charlie, I don't think I'll be coming to America, mate.
No, sir. Illinois.
I've always wanted to go to the States and all and see all the sites.
Me
You know?
too.
I want to see Grand Canyon. I want to see Niagara Falls. All sorts of things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see it. Is Niagara Falls not like on the borders of Canada? Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Is it? It's in Washington somewhere, isn't it? I think.
Is it?
You know, about the only thing I want to actually see in the U.S. is Yellowstone. I've never been there, but we have everything in California. We have, we have the coast right here with Monterey, and It's absolutely gorgeous. And
It must be nice living there, you know. You're gonna get
then we
over
have the
here.
mountains here. We have Yosemite's right here. Yosemite's only like an hour and a half from me. So,
Mm.
yet I've only been there maybe 3 times,
Mm.
which is sad.
Mm.
It's too overcrowded. It's too many people there.
I want to go to the States to bass fish because we don't get bass over here except saltwater bass.
Yeah.
It just seems so easy
Or
to
marlin fishing, something like that.
That'd be brilliant as well. Charlie says I may as well be a Brit. I watch all the footage.
This
Do you know?
is what I'm saying. He sounds like one.
That's what I mean. I've always thought of him as UK.
I was fucking alright.
Hmm.
Who's your favourite team then, Charlie? Don't say Man U.
And then I want to ask you what Scottish team. Please don't say Celtic.
Do you support anybody, PJ?
Rangers.
Rangers.
Mm-hmm. I don't follow anymore.
All my local teams are shocking.
I don't follow anymore, but yeah, it's always been Rangers.
I'm saying that though. Back in the day, Sheffield Wednesday used to be a right good side. They were better than Man U at one time.
Rugby. Oh no, I thought it said rugby.
I'm not bothered about watching anybody kicking balls and chucking balls about, to be honest.
Egg shit balls.
Rugby used to be a big thing when I was at school, like, 'cause they had a right good rugby side.
See, I liked playing football, but I was an athlete. I was a runner, sprinter. I was good at long distance as well, but I was a brilliant sprinter.
Hmm.
And I liked field events as well. Long jump was one of my favourites. I like javelin and I like discus, even shot put. But yeah, I was more of a runner.
How did I know you were going to say that, Charlie? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sheffield United might be. You never know.
He saw it in America TV in '92.
Spud played Yorkshire under 18s. Nice one. Yeah, Waff Comp had a good side, Spud.
You know something? I know nothing about rugby, right? And I remember when I moved down to Coventry from Scotland in 2005, I was on community service. And they were talking about rugby, but I wasn't really listening and I don't know nothing about it. And somebody seen my build and they said to me, "You'd make a good hooker." I said, "What? Nah, you talking make a good hooker? What are you on about?" I took offense to it. Thought they were saying I was a good look, like a prostitute hooker. You know what I mean? I didn't know it was a position in rugby. Did I? So I thought he was offending me, but he was kind of complimenting me. Yeah, rugby is massive in Scotland. It's not me though. I prefer football.
I used to like watching it for fights they had and that.
Mm. Beth thought something was funny.
She's watching a film or something.
I've set up my baitcaster rod. I know how to use it now. I'm going to go and try. If it's weather's all right tomorrow, I'm going to go try fishing with it. I've got a load of new lures and that come through from that Temu out.
We'll have to go fishing when you come out.
Well, definitely. I've got plenty of rods. I'll bring you a rod if you want a rod to keep. I've got one.
I'm not bothered about keeping it, right? Because I won't go.
Oh, won't you?
Not really, no.
Well, you just keep it there for when I come up then you use it then. You know what I mean? There's no point in me taking it back and forth all the time. Who's that? Know what I mean, geezer?
I suppose I can imagine a fight in football. Only fighting in football is in crowd.
The crowd, hooligans.
I used to work with a football hooligan.
Fins all over the place.
Thought it was balmy, me, man. They actually call each other up and talk like the mates.
Hmm.
And then they go fighting at the weekend.
Got fighting,
Balmy.
fechten.
I can remember when I was young, my mate's brother used to go and he used to sharpen 50 pences up, for skimming at people in crowd.
Aye.
Crazy stuff.
No, they do it with credit cards and that now, don't they?
Mental.
Or they do it, what do you call it? Peaky Blinder style.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? That's awful. And then trying to clean cuts like that, though. A lot of they used to like put two together, in jail, two together, so close together. So, and that's because of razor sharp. Because they're so close together, it creates like two openings, so they can't stitch it together very well. You know what I mean? That's before they started gluing it and that. So it was hard because they were so close together. It was hard to stitch them. You know what I mean? Because you'd have to stitch one and then the other, and the stitching would kind of overlap. So they used to do that. Just thought it was a pain in the ass for you.
For some reason, Gary's in twice. I don't know which one's which.
Oh yeah, so he is. I bet if he talks, he's got.
Which one's talking? Is that you, Gary, or is it other one?
Am I messing you guys up?
That's it. Nah, just didn't know which one.
Everything's echoing to me. I'm just going to tune out and listen on YouTube.
Right.
It's because you're in. It's because
You're
you're
in twice, so I don't know.
That's why it's echoing. So you need to go out and restart. The way I used to do it was go out and restart my phone. Then the other one would disappear. Is he gone already?
I kicked one of them out. Does that help?
Kicked you out? Oh, did you? That's better. Talk now. And
Depends if you've kicked right one out, Paul.
Well, yeah, I kicked the one that was, in the back.
Yeah. Talk now, Gary, and see if you can hear echoing. Gary? It's gone, I think. Gary, be gone.
Thanks for coming, Charlie.
Nice one, man. Nice one.
You'll have to come in one week and have a chat if you want, Charlie.
Yeah,
that's true, Spud.
Yeah, that's
Very
right.
true.
That's right. It is, though, isn't it? Without a doubt. It was a big problem, wasn't it? Especially in the 80s and 90s, hooliganism.
Yeah.
I mean, it still is, but especially the 80s and 90s, it was a big thing. Especially the 80s, with like Thatcher and all that.
Oh,
Back then, riots and everything. It kind of spilled over into football, didn't it? Into the football.
Yeah.
Still do that, could you?
Have you seen that film ID?
Gary's talking, but we can't hear you. Oh no, it's not Gary talking. It's the pigeon we hear. Huh.
Caveman, how's it going, brother?
Kitty. Yeah, bless Charlie.
Have you seen that film called ID about football over again?
I don't know.
Like this couple of coppers were undercover to get into one at firms. And it's mental, like.
I haven't seen that. No, the only football ones I've seen is Football Factory, and I can't remember the name of the other one.
If you search for it it's on YouTube. That ID full film.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's that? Then?
Watch it. Like they've exaggerated it a bit, like because one of the coppers gets right into it, like, and forgets he's a copper. But that's not.
Got you.
Would the world be fooled by a picture? Most
Green
definitely.
Street,
Yeah, most definitely.
Spud got it bang on, yeah. Green Street, mate. Green Street. That's the one I was thinking.
That's a great film, Green Street.
Yeah, nice one for that. Spud.
Well, they should be in well anyway, shouldn't they? They are hooligans, so
That Green Street's a remake as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think there's Green Street 2 as well. It
No,
wasn't
but
quite.
that one with Elijah Wood in, that's a remake of an older film called Green Street
Right.
about football hooligans as well.
Like Apollo Picks. Exactly.
She's answering Caveman who said,
Oh,
"Could the world
okay.
be fooled by a picture?" Yeah, definitely. Well, there's people we deal with in everyday life who are fooled by pictures.
Definitely. Think about it, guys. With Dude.
What, you were 52, Captain? Yeah, I remember Four Lines. A lot of that's filmed up Sheffield way, Tinsley area.
Oh, Four Lions. Oh, aye.
Yeah, that deep fake stuff's crazy, pal. We're going to be looking soon like people aren't going to be able to tell the difference at all.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's bad.
Sorry, Captain. Am I putting years on you that aren't there? Tinsley is. Can you remember? You know, Viaduct near Meadowhall. If you know where Meadowhall is, Tinsley probably is a one-road village, like.
I love Karma for a sec.
There used to be two cooling towers next to that Tinsley Viaduct as well.
Oh.
It's Titan.
Titan. Heard of it. Titan. Like a tiger. Are you got to play it? You got to do the Captain Sensible. The Captain Sensible.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
gonna be killing it 9-10 minutes. We'll do it next time. I might make a video about it. I don't know.
Okay. Sounds good. Cool. That's nearly 2 hours already, you know.
Yeah. About time to kill it, I think.
Fluid.
Still got a banging headache.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate headaches, man. They're the worst. They'd be the worst.
How close to York town centre are you, Spud?
You laughing at?
Spud, best cure for headache is drink water and sex. Yeah. What's sex, mate? Bang in the middle. I was just thinking when PJ comes up, if we jumped on train to York.
Yeah, we could do. Come and see, like, go and see. You on about to see Spud?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know how much a train to York is these days, like. They're on about shutting out train. Do you know, service desks in train stations? They're on about shutting them out down, so you just go get your ticket from a machine.
Yeah, it's pretty much getting like that now in Coventry. There's only
That's
like
crazy, but what do you do if you don't know where you're going, like, and you want to ask somebody?
exactly. You got to bloody use the bloody. It's shit. It's shit.
You know, I've suffered with headaches all my life, Paolo. When I was young, I used to get them for days on end.
Yeah.
And I had one for ages.
No, the horrible things. Toothache, headaches.
Been-
terrible.
It's not like one. It's not like a migraine where you can't do all, but I've had it all day, literally all day.
Good.
I used to get migraines when I was at school. I used to have to come home. Now it's an headache. I don't think looking at computers do your eyes any good, though. I think that causes.
I've kept my screen, both my screens on nightlight for a few days now, and I don't get as many headaches. Because I do get a headache if I'm looking at the screen too long, especially the phone.
Drop me moose.
Yeah, Moose.
Right, I'm going to wrap it up, I think.
He's wrapping it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap.
It's nearly 10 o'clock and I need to lay down. My head's killing. But
So
thank you, everybody, for coming.
good
Much
seeing you all.
appreciated. Love you all. Especially you, Paula and Spud. Caveman, you're always my brother.
Bless, guys. Bless. It's good seeing you.
If the earth is flat, then I'm stupid. Well, you are called stupid, mate. So
Stupid. If the earth is flat, then I'm stupid. You are stupid, aren't you? Wow. Nice. Right at the last second, a little trollage.
they can't resist it, can they?
No, what? It's Paul's got a book mountain, is it?
Listen, I've no time for it. You know,
You're
no time
right.
for it whatsoever.
He's correct though, so I can't boo him out.
Does that?
He's called stupid and the earth is flat. You know, he's just correct, isn't he?
Right. No, yeah, of course, he's right. Yes, he's right.
Although he didn't put a capital on, so I'm questioning that now.
Yeah.
Hold on. So do I need to take that back?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we need to take it back. Read it wrong. Yeah, no, yes. Sorry, dude. So we read it wrong. Our bad.
Sorry, stupid. My apologies, mate.
We just read it wrong. Sorry, man. It's because we're that used to getting.
But listen,
listen.
listen. I'm that used to seeing troll comments. You know,
Yeah,
I've misread it. My apologies. I've got banging headache, and it's nearly 10 o'clock at night, and I'm tired. But I know that's no excuse. Yeah, I know, Captain. Read carefully. That's my problem. I just glance.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. My apologies, stupid.
I'm mine.
Yannick.
It's a stupid name, though. Come on.
Well, it's as good as any other name, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It is.
Oh, Captain with wiseness. I know, mate. I do it sometimes, like on comments from my videos and that. Like, I'll not read them properly.
Yeah, nice one, stupid. I don't like calling you stupid. Come on.
I know. You might like to be called stupid.
Well, that's it. I'm just got to call you Stu. If you've got it again, just calling you Stu. That's it.
Yeah, sorry, mate, but thanks for coming anyway.
Yeah, but
We are wrapping up now. I need to lay down.
yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Much appreciated.
Much appreciated. Night, guys.